It is finally fall, and I'm really excited to start putting together outfits for cooler weather. So I thought it'd be fun to pull a couple of Pinterest images today and style up some outfits. So before we get started, I want to talk about what I'm going to be looking for and how I'm going to be tackling today's outfits. And the thing that all of these are going to have in common is going to be layering. I really started to become more interested in layering in my outfits at the end of last year, and so now that it's a bit cooler, I'm excited to start getting more layering and dimension within my outfits in that way. So starting off with the first outfit, it is this guy, and the first thing that drew me to this was the idea of layering a sweater over a shirt, and then also the mix of a more polished shirt sweater combination with this like super cottony skirt. I really love the long proportions. I love that there's a print involved. I do love that there's contrast within the outfit. There's a dark, a light, and a mid-tone, so I feel like that's a great balance when it comes to color. I'm going to try my best to incorporate all of those details in my own outfit, but of course, we're taking inspiration. I'm not trying to make this exact outfit. There's no way that I can, but I like the overall aesthetic. I like the proportion. I like the use of color. It doesn't mean it has to be the same colors, but the idea of a light, a dark, and a mid-tone really excites me, and I just think this is a great outfit for fall. So the first thing that I pulled was this dress for two reasons. One, it's similar to what's in the image, and I thought that was a good thing because it's neutral, and so I don't think it's going to affect the other pieces in the outfit. And second, I like that this has a cottony feel, which is something that I liked in the original outfit. So for this shirt and the sweater, the thing I was really drawn to is the play between the sweater and the shirt. I feel like those colors worked well together, and they were contrasting in both color and in lightness. And I also like that there was a print involved, so it added a little more interest to the outfit. So I have two options, but I'm willing to play around and change it up if need be. So option number one is this quince button down, which isn't in a print, but it has this shirt tail detail, which I really like from the original image. And then to get the print in, I did grab this sweater with this placed stripe because I feel like these two colors would be really fun together. They are both on the dark side, so I don't know how it's going to look on, but I kind of want to just see how it goes. Then for option two, we have this Uniqlo button down and this Abercrombie sweater. And this feels a little bit more doable. I feel like the colors are different enough, but they still work well together. I'm not sure how either of these are going to look on, so let's try them on. All right, so here is the quince top with this thrifted sweater. And I feel like the proportion is a little bit strange here. I feel like I would want the sweater to be a bit higher, but I think these colors work well together, and I feel like it's not horrible. I could see myself wearing something like this, but I'm not sure if we're like 100% there yet. So let me try on the other option. So this is option two, and as you can see, the shirt's even shorter. So I was looking around my closet, and I think the key here is a super oversized button down and less about the print, because the proportion is really what I loved in this outfit. So I had a light bulb moment because I definitely have a couple of oversized button downs to choose from. I usually wear them as an outer layer, but I can definitely use them as an under layer here. I have this thrifted button down from Cabela's that I really love. It's nice and long. I've worn it with this dress before, so I like the proportion of these two pieces together. And then I think adding the sweater is going to be a really cute addition. And I think I'm going to go with that burgundy one from option one. So I'm going to go put that all together and show you guys what it looks like. So here's the denim shirt with the sweater, and I don't like it. It's very similar to the original, but I would never wear this in real life, and I'll tell you why. Because the underlayer is so thick and oversized, and this sweater on the top is making this sort of like crazy shape at the bottom. So I either need to change the shirt underneath or have a more loose sweater over the top, because this denim shirt is just so oversized that it's getting crunched up underneath the sweater. I almost feel like a bit uncomfortable with this sweater layered over this denim shirt. So I want to try something else. Okay, so I've tried this J. Crew sweater that I thrifted, and I picked it because it has more of an A-line shape at the bottom, so I thought it would give more space to the denim shirt underneath. But the denim shirt is still being crunched underneath the sweater, and I don't like it. So we are going to change the undershirt and see what else we can make work. So a lot has happened. I finally found a combination of shirt and sweater that I liked. This is a thrifted button down from Woolrich, and it's actually in a corduroy, and it's a bit slimmer than the denim shirt, but it still has that length, as you guys can see. And I paired it with this and now this sweater, and I feel like these two look good together, but it was clashing with the cream of the dress. So I switched it out for this dress, which is also thrifted, and I think it works really well with the burgundy in the shirt. Instead of going for colors that are light, mid, and dark tone, I ended up going with a tonal color scheme together, like a reds, pinks moment. And I think that works well here. I think that proportion is really cute. And I also kept the proportion here. So I think I'm gonna keep moving forward with this outfit and pick some shoes. I just finished off the look with these Madewell Patty boots. I just wanted to bring in a little bit more warmth here, keep it very simple, and let the rest of the outfit be the star. And I think this came out really cute. I think it's similar enough to the original. I kept a lot of the details that I wanted to, including the proportion, the layering, and I think I got an outfit out that I would definitely wear in real life. So moving on to the next outfit, it is this guy. Again, we are looking at the layering. I really like that here. I'm also drawn to like the short boxy proportion on the top mixed with the rounded pant. I think that's really cute. I also like that the accessories match a little bit. We have the scarf matching back to the shoes. I think that's a cute detail that sort of makes this outfit feel a little less basic. With all that in mind, let's see what I have in my closet. Okay, so starting off with the base outfit, the first things that I grabbed were things that I knew that I had in my closet that felt similar to what was in the original inspo. So that is these Everlane curve jeans, which give that like rounded barrel shape. And then this boxy vest that I thrifted, but I think the original brand is called like Signature Jewels or something. And then in her outfit, I saw she was wearing a long sleeve t-shirt. I don't really have anything like that. A sweatshirt felt like it was going to be too thick. A sweater definitely felt the same way. So I just ended up going with a t-shirt. I feel like this is still something that I'd wear on like a cooler fall day with maybe a light jacket. So it felt appropriate to include in this outfit. So starting off with this, I feel like I have a really good base for what her outfit had going on with the boxy short proportion, the rounded shape on the bottom. So now I just need to focus on the accessories. Okay, so for the neck scarf, I went for the only one that I have, and it's this Dye Queen organic cotton bandana. And this has a lot of cute colors in it, so it makes it a bit easier for me to style. And I think if you don't have a neck scarf like this, another way you can get this sort of effect in a Pinterest outfit like this is to style it with a high neck top, whether that's a turtleneck, a little ruffle neck blouse, something that brings a print up above where the vest is. I think that'll give the same effect. So then for the shoes, I have two options. Obviously she's wearing sneakers, and so I'll probably end up going with the sneakers just because I think that's more functional for my everyday life. But if sneakers aren't your thing, I wanted to show you guys another option, and it's these intentionally blank boots. They add that pop of color, but in a different silhouette of shoe, and they go back to my scarf. And now I have the same shoes on both feet, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? Do you prefer these shoes or the green boots? And do you feel like this was successful in having my own take on that Pinterest look? Let's talk about outfit number 3, and it is this guy. And I really like this for a couple of reasons. First, I have a denim dress and I love wearing it in the summer, but I don't have that many opportunities to wear it into the fall. So I wanted to find some layering options to try out with this dress. And so I saw this and I was like, I gotta try it. So I love that it incorporates a style that I usually only wear in summer in a way that can be worn in cooler temperatures. And I love the pop of color with her tights. I don't have colored tights, so I'm going to incorporate color in a different part of the outfit. But I was really inspired by this, and I'm excited to put an outfit together for you guys. So here is the outfit. This dress is Liz Wear from Liz Claiborne, but I thrifted it. And this turtleneck is from Levi's. And I wanted to incorporate color and print in a different way than the original image, so I went for in the turtleneck because I feel like it lightens up the outfit and makes it feel a bit more playful than if I had just done a solid turtleneck here. So I now just have to choose some shoes, and I want to see if we can keep that elongated proportion that the tights gave, but with a boot. So I am going to do a taller boot, and if that doesn't work, we'll see what my other options are. So here it is with the shoes. I ended up going with these thrifted boots from the brand Fry, and I think this came out cute. I'm giving a little bit of 60s vibes, I feel like, with this outfit, but I'm not mad at it either. It feels like fun and playful, and then the boots add a bit of utility and like heaviness to the outfit, if that makes sense. So I feel like there's a nice kind of juxtaposition balance between the pieces in the outfit, and I think this came out cute. I would definitely wear this for a fall day, and maybe with a little jacket on top, it would be really cute. So overall, I'm really happy with this outfit. Do you guys feel like this was a successful interpretation of the original? I really like this. I would definitely wear this out, and I'm excited to wear it on a cooler day. And for the final outfit, we have this guy, and I was really drawn to this for a couple of reasons. I saw the striped pants and I thought, I have striped pants similar to this that are usually worn in summer and I want to wear them more in the fall. But also I just feel like there's a playful energy that still feels fall appropriate with the long pants, the loafers, and the cardigan. So I wanted to see if I could keep that playful energy in an outfit that feels appropriate for fall temperatures. So let's see what I pulled together. Starting off with the pants, these I bought actually in Italy, in Positano, at some random touristy shop, but they are perfect, and so I love wearing them in the summer, and I want to see if I can wear them more into the fall. They're this beautiful mustard color, so I feel like the color is a bit more transitional anyway, and so I want to see if we can mix it up and see what it looks like with maybe some sweaters. I just paired it with this Gap t-shirt, and I have 3 cardigan options. First, I have this and now this cardigan, which you guys saw in an earlier outfit. I feel like these colors will work well together, and this is what I was originally thinking, but since I already used it in an outfit, I'm not sure if I should use it in a second one, but if it's the only one that works, then I'll go with this in the end, but I want to see about the other 2 options as well. Next is this Madewell cardigan that I thrifted, and this also could work color-wise with the mustard, but I just want to see the proportion and the length on the body. And finally, we have my most cropped cardigan. This is from Free People, but it is solid. I already can tell you I don't love how the colors are working together, so I think this is going to be a no, and it's going to be one of the other cardigans. So I don't hate this, but I feel like it looks a bit pajama-y. I don't know why. Hopefully the other one doesn't look pajama-y. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. What do you guys think? Okay, I definitely think this is the best one. I know using the same sweater twice is, I don't know, sacrilege in these sort of videos, but you know what? A versatile piece is a versatile piece, so I'm happy to use it in 2 of these outfits. And I just think this looks the best. I think it has that playful energy that the original outfit had. It has a very similar shape to the original outfit, and I feel like these colors work well together, so let's find some shoes. So in between 2 shoes here, we have my Sam Edelman flats. I don't remember what these are called off the top of my head, but they are great and lovely. And then we have my And Other Stories loafers, which if you haven't seen, I recorded a video styling these 3 ways because they are one of my least worn items in my closet. So when I was looking through shoes, I was like, oh, these could be perfect. And I would never have styled these together. But seeing in the original image her styling the floaty pants with a loafer was like, maybe I can do that too. So I thought this would be really cute. And I'm into it. So I think I'm gonna go with the loafers on this one, but you guys let me know which shoes you guys prefer with this outfit. All right, this is the final outfit. I really like how it came out. This is definitely what I'm going to try in real life. Let me know if you feel like this is too similar to the original, if you think I drew enough inspiration, or if you think I should have done something differently. I would love to know. Let's chat about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. I love making videos all about personal style and making the most out of your wardrobe. So if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. It really helps my channel. And if you enjoyed this, you might enjoy my video where I style 3 different pieces that I never wear. So I will link that here and see you guys in the next one. Bye!